Ariel, what's that you're hiding? No. You went up to the surface again, didn't you? Didn't you?
Daddy, I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child.
Don't you take that tone of voice with me, young lady. As long as you live under my ocean, you'll obey my rules.
But if you would just listen.
I am never to hear of you going to the surface again. Is that clear?
Only I can make him understand. I just don't see things the way he does. I don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one ever hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos, I got hose and deluxes galore. You want the box? I got 20. Here's no big deal. I want where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around the moose. Oh, thieves. Open your feet, don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling down. Is that word? Street, where they walk, where they run, where they stand in the sun. Wonderful, wish I could be part of it.
Hey there, boy. Yeah, I know. I had to escape all that marriage talk. It's just... I just haven't met the right girl yet. Oh, believe me, Max. She's out there somewhere. I just know it. Okay, boy. Hey, wait up!
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Someday Sebastian? I tried to stop him.
Ariel, what is all this?
It's my collection.
Oh, your collection. Have you lost your mind? Ariel, listen to me. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. Ha! Oh, no! The seaweed is always greener. It's somebody else's league. No, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you. Right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Another sea. Another sea. Darling, it's bitter. Don't worry, it's bitter. Take it from me. They work all day. They slave away. While we devoted no time to floating under the sea. And then you play the flute. And the cow play the harp. Daddy's little princess wants to be with the humans. It looks like Triton has a weakness after all. Flotsam, Jetsam, bring her to me.
Poor child, poor sweet child. Ursula can help you. Ursula can make all your dreams come true.
The sea witch?
Now, angel fish. You're here because you want to be with the humans. Find your prince, fall in love. Well, the solution to your problem is quite simple. Become a human yourself.
Can you do that?
Oh, my dear sweet child. That's what I do. It's what I live for. I'll make a potion that will turn you into a human for 3 days. Before the sun sets on the 3rd day, you've got to get dear old Princey to kiss you. Not just any kiss. The kiss of true love. If you do that, you'll remain human permanently. But if you don't, you'll turn back into a mermaid, and you will belong to me.
If I become human, I'll never be with my father or sisters again.
That's right. But you'll have your dream. Life's full of tough choices, isn't it? Oh, there is one more thing, sweet cakes. No more talking, singing, zip.
But without my voice, how
You'll
can I
have
get
your looks, your pretty face. And don't underestimate the importance of body language. Come on, you unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross a bridge twice, you got to pay the toll. Take a good breath, take a breath, and go ahead and start a scroll. Jackson, now I got a voice. The world's on. This poor, unfortunate soul. Beluga, Sevuga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Princess, Lausitis, and Max Laryngitis, now torture to me. Now sing. Keep singing.
What's your name? What is it? You can't speak? Oh, it's okay. I'm Mary.
Has he kissed her yet?
No, and there's only 1 day left. You want something done? You've got to do it yourself. First, we've got to create the mood. Percussion. String. Wind. Words. Yeah, you see her sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl.
Did you hear something?
Yes, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. possible she wants you to. There is one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sing with me now. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my. Look like the boy too shy. He gonna kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ain't that sad? Ain't it a shame? But you gonna miss the girl.
You know, I feel really bad not knowing your name. Maybe I could guess. Is it Mildred? Okay, no. How about Diana? Rachel?
Ariel. Her name is Ariel.
Ariel? Ariel! That's kind of pretty. Okay.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, put them down and listen to the song. The song says, kiss the girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, music, tell you what the music say. You got to kiss the girl. You got to kiss the girl. Why don't you go on and kiss the girl?
That was close. Too close. And this rat will be kissing her by sunset for sure. Well, it's time us to mount into our own tentacles. Try to stop where we are.
Ariel! Your voice!
It's so much time.
She really does love him, doesn't she, Sebastian? It's like I always say, Your Majesty. Children got to be free to live their own lives. Well, then I guess there's just one problem left. And what's that, Your Majesty? How much I'm going to miss her. Ariel,
Daddy,
I'm sorry you had to lose your voice in order for me to hear you.
I love you, Daddy.
Ariel!
Triton, we thank you for honoring us with your presence at today's performance. Now, please give our children by the hand and swing toward the exit. Move along now. Another
All right, The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure here live at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Thanks for joining me. HR, good morning to you in California. Susan, good to see you. Keith, hello, good morning. Fun show. Great way to start the day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Dominic, thank you. Nice to see you. Hi, Barbie. Bruce from Sacramento. Thank you for being here. Warm day today, 85 on the way up to 91, so glad my phone has gotten a chance to start the day in a cool place. Hopefully that will help as we continue our tour. Deborah from Chattanooga, Tennessee, nice to see you. Hello, Alice. Susan, you are welcome. Thank you for being here. Rudy had eye surgery, can only watch with one eye. Hope you are doing well and recover soon. I own 107 days to go. Hope your upcoming visit is a great one. So this upcoming week is going to be a busy one in the world of Disney news. D23, the Ultimate Fan Event, is taking place in Anaheim, California this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And thanks to you being here, commenting, sharing, liking. I have a media invite to go, and I'm very excited about being there. I'll be leaving midweek, spending a couple of days enjoying the Disney parks on the West Coast myself, and then bringing to you all of the information and news that Disney releases from D23, including the premiere event that happens on Saturday evening at 7 Pacific. I think it's 6 or 7, so 9 or 10 Eastern, where the Disney Parks and Experiences presentation takes place. It's typically the one with all the big announcements. Hard to say what big announcements we might get this year. There's a lot of construction and planning and development in the works, so it may more be updates on those items, but Disney does like to offer a surprise along the way. So looking forward to that, looking forward to sharing it with you. Paul, hello to you in upstate New York. Donna, I am a bit wobbly today. I left my gimbal at home. I had it, but I was carrying too many things to the car and missed it. So sorry for the non-gimbal presentation today. Rudy says, am I going to go live from the California parks? I'm not sure about that. I may. I'm certainly going to take a lot of photos and videos for future use. Heather said, this is a favorite exhibit. It's great to see the story of Walt, the man. Joanne going to be here in 40 days. Wonderful. Ellen, good morning to you in balmy New Jersey. Joanne says, loves the Walt Disney's Dream. Marceline, Missouri, population 3,920. This great model of Main Street, USA. Great detail. You have the Emporium here. Dottie says, excited for the exhibit. Chrissy says, have a great time in California. Thank you very much. Bada bing, 27 days to go. Hope your upcoming trip is a good one. Dr. Tom's Health Food, Martin's Drug Company, the Peaks Hotel. Interesting. This Model is from 1954, the Walt Disney Imagineering Collection. Seems like they changed the names of some of the shops over the years, but the look and feel is definitely there. Tom says, gimbal or no, still better seeing you at Disney than not. Thank you for that. I appreciate your encouragement. Crystal Palace, interesting. Pam says, are the ruby slippers still there? I do not think so. Walt begins drawing. As a teenager, Walt found the time to take some lessons. I went to a Saturday class at the Kansas City Art Institute when I was 14 years old, he recalled. When I went to Chicago, I went to the Academy of Fine Arts 3 nights a week and was going to high school. Then, after I'd been there for a while, I went into technique and studied cartoon technique. Very interesting. So Walt definitely took time, even before he graduated high school, to learn the craft of art. Peg is asking, how about a shameless plug, Peggy? I appreciate you and your request for a shameless plug, and because of that, you win the award of my undying appreciation. If you, or anyone you know, would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home, how often? Every single month. Check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Another great story here about the Disney brothers, Walt and Roy. When Walt was growing up, his family was just barely making ends meet. For Christmas and birthdays, Walt recalled, my brother Roy was the one who would always see that my sister Ruth and I had a toy. Roy was one of the kindest fellows I've ever known in my life. Walt and Roy certainly had their share of issues, sometimes fighting for months and months at a time and not speaking to each other, but they were brothers and they supported each other. Robert, thank you for sharing. Jim, 227 days to go. The Alice cartoons, an early innovation from 1924. In the early 20s, cartoons were becoming more and more popular. I was thinking, Walt once recalled, if I had something novel, instead of parroting the other cartoons, I might crack the market. They had the cartoons working with the humans. Maybe I'll put a reversal on that. I'll take a real person and put them into the drawing. So I made Alice's Wonderland. Always an innovator. Joanne says, been to the Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco. What a great experience. I have been there as well. A great place to visit in the Presidio, if I remember correctly. A lot to see there, a lot to take in. Melissa said, a shameless plug for a D23 shirt. Sounds like the Disney legal team might have something to say about that, but I like the idea. Alice said, did I hear my name? You sure did. Hi, Bonnie Joe. Good morning to you. Barbara, 92 days to go. Silly Symphonies, Music, Images, and Emotion from 1929. Though Walt was not a musical expert, he understood the emotional value music could bring to animation. Following the phenomenal success of Mickey Mouse, Walt created a new series of animated stories told without dialogue, relying totally on images and music. He called them Silly Symphonies. Sounds like a precursor to Fantasia. Todd says, taking the long way around as always. A Symphony of Color in 1935. Disney's 1932 Silly Symphonies, Flowers and Trees, had introduced colored animation, but it was the 1935 short, The Band Concert, that brought Mickey into the full spectrum of Technicolor. An instant classic, the short also featured the third appearance of a squawking star who was fast eclipsing all other Disney characters in popularity, Donald Duck. Tanya, hello to you, and Bella. Thanks for being here. Barbie says, Skeleton Dance is a favorite Silly Symphony. And right next door, they have a poster for Mickey Mouse presents a Walt Disney Silly Symphony, Flowers and Trees. Marie says, with today's technology, imagine what the parks would look like if Walt were alive. His creativity was unbelievable. Very true. Peggy says her cats are Odin and Thor. Very cool. The multiplane new depth in animation from 1937. When Walt began working on Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, he knew he needed a new storytelling technique, and he experimented with a short subject called The Old Mill. I felt I had to go into a certain feeling of depth of things, and that's what's now called the multiplane camera. We make the paintings in several planes and then move them, and then move the camera through them, and it gives the depth of illusion of depth. Very cool.
This is the plan for a super
Mary says, Mrs. the exhibit. Happy I could share it with you. The Carrollwood Railroad, 1949. Shortly after Walt and his wife Lillian moved into their new home in the fashionable Holmby Hills area of Los Angeles, Walt built a steam train railroad that traveled all around the backyard. Both the train's cars were big enough for adults and kids to ride on, and the trip on the Carrollwood Pacific Railroad became a favorite treat for guests and friends. Victoria, good morning to you. Chrissy, hello to you. New Dimension in Animation 1949, Dreams and Innovations. Walt's desire to expand the horizons of animation led to the creation of his first three-dimensional animated figure, Project the Little Man, a 1/8 scale tap-dancing vaudevillian. Walt envisioned building a series of dinoramas featuring these miniature animated figures, an idea that would ultimately lead to the creation of Disneyland, and I might say animatronics. Very fun. Linda, good morning to you in Illinois. Says, always a favorite exhibit. Gerald said the Carrollwood display at Wilderness Lodge is great. I agree with you. I've been there and I've seen the Carrollwood room over there. A lot of fun. Julie, thanks for being here. Happy Saturday morning to you. Model for Sleeping Beauty Castle. Nicely done. Pat, good morning to you in Georgia. Nice to see you here. Thanks for being here. Hello, Eugene in Cincinnati. 57 days to go. Tracy is watching Lakeside from Minnesota. Hope you're having a good day. A Mouse in the House. Did you know the Mickey Mouse Club was around long before Annette? Mickey's famous club debuted in 1929 with a meeting held at a local movie theater during Saturday matinees. In 1955, the club was reborn when television brought Mickey into every child's home as the host of his own TV show. Very interesting. I didn't know that the Mickey Mouse Club went back that far. Great picture of Walt and all of the Mouseketeers, complete with hats. Very fun. Peggy says her Boulder Collie or Lab is Riley. Very fun. Very fun. Good name. Paradise Pier concept model. Waterside Amusement Pier has provided fun and thrills since the park opened in 2001. The model displays the initial concept for reimagining of the area with an emphasis on Victoria era charm and an extra touch of vintage Disney magic. Very fun. Carla says her dogs are Ohana and Pixie, like the names. A model of Cinderella Castle. Imagineers create architectural scale models like this miniature Cinderella Castle early on in the design process to help visualize the finished product long before construction begins. Nicely done model. It's very much like the castle today. Tracy says her black and white cat is Figaro. A lot of people are naming their animals after Disney names. It's fun. Stacy says, where are we? Stacy, we are at Disney's Hollywood Studios at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. We are at Walt Disney One Man's Dream, which is an exhibit of information about the Walt Disney Company and Walt specifically. Great place to visit. A lot of fun. Lots of models, lots of old historical photos. The concept art that we have come to know and love for Disney's Hollywood Studios and the upcoming Monsters Land and the Door Coaster, something that's been on the planning list for a long, long time. Amy, good morning to you from Seattle. Wish you was there tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday.
In about 5 minutes, we'll have our next showing of One Main Street, the Walt Disney story.
Currently, all right, let us continue our tour. Sue said, I'm freezing. It's not that cold. I have been getting messages about how the connection is not so good, so let's make our way back out. Jeff says, you get so busy running from ride to ride that you forget there are places like this at Disney. It's true. If you only have one day to see and do the headliners, I understand that things like this need to maybe fall off the list or go to the bottom of the list. But if you have time, it is fun to explore. Mary Martin says, what's for lunch? Not sure about lunch today, but backlot is a good choice. Susan, hello to you. Janet says, loves the 1982 Spaceship Earth. Peggy says a good AC break. Thank you. All right, let us continue our tour of Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hello, Lewis. Asked about a pin club plug. Lewis, you win the award of my undying, everlasting, never-ceasing appreciation for prompting yet another of an unlimited count of shameless plugs for the Pin of the Month Club. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Looks like Buzz Lightyear is out saying hello to friends and fans. We got Woody here welcoming everyone to Toy Story Land. Let's look at Dog Dash, looking good.
glad to help, but really, I think I'm more of an indoor toy.
Peggy, hello to you. Jeff says, love Slinky Dog. Missy says, a little shaky today. Indeed. My gimbal isn't home. I had several armfuls of stuff to take with me, and I brought all the stuff and not the gimbal. The bubble maker is doing its job well. We can catch another train going by. It's fun.
I know you like it. Where you want to go on the big ride? Come on.
Kristen, good morning to you in Cleveland. Robert says bubbles are good on a windy day. They're certainly traveling around. Let's see if we can wait for the next train to go by. Peggy says, looks fun. Rebecca's saying no sound. I hope that most of you can hear what's going on. Barbara asked if there's a long line for Slinky Dog. I would bet yes. But let's wander back there and see. If it's less than an hour, I'll be shocked.
You know what's funny though? Like,
Bonnie says she has sound, which is good. Hello, Marta. Patty can hear me. Very good. Thank you, Patty. Okay, I can see the standby entrance sign up here. Not too far for me to actually read it, though.
they're going to wait for me.
Okay, 65 minutes. So it is over my 1 hour. A little shorter than I would have expected, so not bad. Lightning Lane 1044. Lots of folks streaming in here to get their ride in. It's fun to watch Slinky Dog. It's a fun section of track right there. Kim, good morning to you. Says loves the walk around. Thank you so much. Rudy said 65 minutes. Not too bad. Hello, Sue. Charles said used to grab lunch while walking in the Slinky Dog line. That's a good idea. You can get your sustenance and pass your time. Continue wandering through Toy Story Land. Let's go over to the alien swirling saucers. Always fun to watch. Great music. And people having a really good time. Not seeing a spot around here that's got shade, but that's okay. We'll hang on for the next run. I'll have a chance to stop and be stable. Keith says, "Oh, the claw." Chrissy says, "Watching a movie on the Hallmark Channel. Sounds fun." Rita says, "Looks crowded today." I agree with you. It does seem like quite a few people here. Kristen says, "This is a favorite." She says, "A quick ride, but a fun one." Everybody's getting strapped in and ready to go. Janet's asking for the wait time. I've not walked past the entrance yet. If anybody can see the wait time on the My Disney Experience app, maybe you can let us know. Robert says, "Looks like a Figment car." Kind of does. I'm hoping we might get some Figment news at D23, the Imagination Pavilion over at Epcot. Seems like it could use some attention. Would be nice if it did.
Attention, Space Rangers. Stand in relaxity and hold on to all these items. Enjoy your swirl to infinity and beyond.
Alright, I'm finding a spot in the shade. Tanya says, "A fun ride." Jeffrey says, "You have completed a shameless plug. We are eternally grateful." Heather and Arlene say, 30-minute wait. Robert says, "Never been on the ride? It's a fun one. It goes by pretty fast, but it's fun." All right, let's continue our stroll here around Disney's Hollywood Studios. Make our way over towards Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Batuu, Bright Suns to all of you. You can check to see what the wait time looks like for alien swirling saucers as we stroll by. It's a very bright day here today, a little hard to see. 30 minutes, just as reported a few minutes ago on the My Disney Experience app. Popcorn and snacks back to the left, and a little new seating area here at the entrance to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. A few tables, a little bit of shade. Nice for people who are enjoying their lunch or a snack or just having a little bit of a rest. The music and the mood changes. Robert says, any word on a new resort? Nothing that I have heard, although if Disney is going to announce one, doing so at D23 a week from today would be a prime candidate for such information to come out. Disney's well on its way to finishing the Lakeshore Lodge, or whatever the current name is. I may have gotten it mixed up a bit, changed a little. So it wouldn't be too surprising if they announced another one. Michelle said, nice area. Dottie loves the musical transition. Let's go in and look at some droid stuff. And take in some air conditioning.
There's not AC in here.
Oh, we can play our favorite game. Just guess the price of this merchandise. Let me see if there actually is a price on this merchandise. Alright, this one may surprise you. So we have Droid Depot droids, named by the people in the Department of Redundancy Department. Includes R1J1B R72 L4 R6 C2B9 and EG01 droid action figures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 action figures in a box for ages 4+. Let me know what you think the price is for these droids. They can be yours. Robert's guessing $25. Susan $25. Bonnie $40. Heather $45. Jody $20. Seeing some 30s, some 20s, lots of 20s and 30s. Jeff is saying 30. Lucille saying 30. I think you might be surprised. The cost to take home these 5 droids, which to be honest are very unique and specific to this land, $69.95. Pretty much double what everyone is guessing, $69.95. Yep. Those 5 droids are expensive little guys. They must have some very advanced electronics inside. Let us continue on. Sue said, yikes. Carol Ann said they look tiny. Yeah, Bonnie says, no way. Speaking of expensive droids, Kayla Ray says, seriously? Arlene says, wow. Marge says, kind of pricey. Jeff says, it's not going to be taking him home. Got some people in here creating their own droids today, assembling them. Both Patty and Jackie said, wow, I agree. That's a wow kind of moment. You can customize your droid here with all these different add-ons. Here's a personality chip. Changes droid personality and sounds. Kind of fun. Change your personality, just $19.99. If it were that easy to change someone else's personality, I'd drop the $20 in a heartbeat. Shelly says, these are not the droids I'm looking for. Robert says there was a time when this area was packed with people making droids. Yeah, not exactly packed today. Lots of open spots for droid assembly. Someone asked, how much is it to make a droid? I think I saw a sign Let me look over here. That's the Droid backpack and personality kit, $75. I'm not sure what the price is to create the Droid itself. Let's walk over here and see if maybe there's a sign that will reveal to us the magic. Janet says this is on the to-do list. I'm thinking this falls into the category if you have to ask. If anybody happens to know the price for droid creation, let us know. Rudy made 2 droids 5 years ago. Jackie says very fun. Peggy says, what do they do? So folks who have created them before can probably answer better than I can, but I believe you can remote control the droids. They kind of roll around, make noises and such. Sue says basic is $100. Greg as well, $100. Sounds about right. And if you want the backpack and a personality, it's another $80 or $75, whatever that was. Charles, $129 plus tax at Walt Disney World, $119 tax at Disneyland. Interesting. I would not have guessed the price would have been different from one coast versus the other. All right, let's wander through the rest of Batuu in the couple minutes we have left and visit one of the hardest working droids in all of Batuu. Getting lunch and dinner ready for the throngs and the crowds. Anybody's in a mood for a Ronto wrap? This droid knows how to make lunch. Linda says, only got a small souvenir that are easy to transport. Understand that. Peggy says, cha-ching. Donna says, time for lunch. Robin, you are welcome. Let's see what's on the menu. Breakfast is available until 11, which is right about now. Lunch includes a zucchini wrap, a Ronto wrap, and a spiced chips bag, and some specialty beverages, a Tatooine Sunset, a Surly Sarlacc, a Malastar Margarita, and a Bad Motivator IPA. Love the names. You're paying at least $2 or $3 just for the name, I think. Charles says $14 for a Ronto wrap. You gotta eat, right? Linda says safe travels. Have fun in Disneyland. Thank you so much. Appreciate everyone being here today. Thank you as always for your likes and your shares. Spending some of your time with me, whether it's live or on the rebroadcast. Looking forward to my travels out to California this week. And a week from today, the big D23 event, sharing all of the news that Disney plans to release for the what used to be called the Parks panel, now called Horizons. Interesting name choice. Also, Neil Patrick Harris is going to be the host. Will be interesting to hear him do the presentation or lead the presentation. So very much looking forward to it. Arlene, thank you very much. Robert, thank you. Susan, I will have a great time. Thank you very much for that. All right, everyone. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend and a great week ahead. Looking forward to sharing with you all of the news next weekend. So until next time, God bless.